You're watching an RH Reality Check production brought to you by rhrealitycheck.org.
Hello, my name is Dennis Chaney. I'm a senior here at Northern Kentucky University. It's a campus of about 14,000 students. We're overlooking Cincinnati. We're right across the river, and there's students from Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky. During freshman orientation week, my organization was invited along with all the other student organizations to meet with the incoming freshman class and convey our message and see if any freshmen were interested in joining our group and learning more about the causes that my group champions. We set up some signs to get some attention and have a sign-up sheet for students interested in the organization. So we had signs like "Bombing for peace is like fucking for virginity," and the cost of abstinence-only education, $1 billion, having the highest teen pregnancy rate in the Western world, priceless. And the administration, they came by, they didn't like my signs, and they didn't like the condoms and contraceptives and information I was passing out. Then the assistant dean showed up and started tearing down our signs and confiscated our condoms.
And it was at that point that they also began to take away the sign-in sheet. We had people giving their information on prospective members. And Dennis grabbed the sheet, held it down on the table so it couldn't be taken, because that is our property after all. Actually, everything there was our property, but that was the most crucial piece of property that we had there.
I think that she was completely out of line in what she did. I full-heartedly support what the Students for Change were doing at freshman orientation.
We got into an argument about whether she believed students were actually having sex on campus and being sexually active, and if they needed protection.
IDs and information were run, and I was told to take our stuff and leave.
When she started to tear away the recruitment sheet from a student's hand, I put my hand on the table, and at that time, officer from NKU's campus began to grab my arm and shove me away from the table and informed me that I was under arrest because I made him put my hands on him. What happened then, I complied with the arrest, but once I was handcuffed and being led away, I began to announce to the students, I'm being arrested for passing out condoms. At this time, students were very interested in what was going on, and some of them started to yell back at the police, let him go, and this is ridiculous.
And Dennis began to say to the crowd, here's your freedom of speech right here, everybody.
Free speech is part of the mission statement of the university.
I was horrified to know that a student that I was advising, a student who had taken leadership of an organization that I was a faculty sponsor for, would be seized by police and carried off to a local jail.
I ended up being taken to the police car and booked in Campbell County Detention Center for 12 hours on charges of disorderly conduct in the first degree. And I was held at Campbell County Detention Center for 12 hours, and my bail was set at $1,000.
It makes me a little nauseated, quite honestly.
I see a university that is so mired in corporate culture that it cares more about the bottom line than its supposed goals, which is educating students and protecting students.
A university, it seems to me, is a place where students and faculty, scholars, raise issues, try to come to terms with the problems of society, try to propose solutions to the problems of society. That is not present at a place like NKU. And so we are viewed as a place where local youngsters will be trained to be the employees of the businesses and corporations who essentially own the university.
I feel that the administration put students' health at risk at the expense of appeasing social conservatives, which the administrator said that was her goal.